What, in the Longines?
eBay's got a lot to answer for. I got a £1 seller's fee last night, and I've sold 2 watches. I'm Andrew, and I'm a watch addict. Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome back to the show. So, wristwatch checks first off the bat. I am wearing my Omega Globemaster. Landed really lucky with this, and I'm absolutely loving it. Today is Friday. It's pitch black outside. It's been snowing all day, but it's only 4:30, 5 o'clock. I finished work a little bit early. So I'm wearing the Globemaster, 7 days straight, absolutely loving it. And what we're talking about today. So if I said to you, 64-hour power reserve, cost certified movement, 100 metre water resistance, you'd be thinking, yeah, he's talking about the Globemaster. No, I'm going to throw in a price, £1,700. Yeah, the Longines Spirit is very, very comparable to my Omega Globemaster. They've both got white dials, they've both got amazing lume, they're brilliant to look at, absolutely brilliant to look at, but there's a massive difference in price. And I would have to say that when you go to wind the watch, the Omega's good, but ooh la la, the Longines is like butter. It's just so smooth. Oh, it's really, really nice. So I really encourage you to get hands-on with a Longines Spirit. If you can, go down to my mates at Francis & Gay. They have this in stock and they will deliver it, next day delivery for you. The top blokes, they've lent me this in and I've absolutely really enjoyed it. The only thing that I fail to appreciate when they send me a watch is I never really wear it to the fullest. I never get the full use out of it really. I just do it for reviews and then that's about it really.
Are you wearing that Longines again?
Yeah, Ryan at Francis & Gay said to me, he don't care what his bosses say. He says to me, wear it as much as I want. So I am going to, babe. Do you mind? I'm reading.
Thanks for washing up, babe. But what the leather get wet?
Don't worry about it, babe, honestly. It's not made of paper. The leather, it'll just soak dry again. Don't worry about it. It's made to take this kind of pain. And do you know what? They won't even know.
Where are you going now, babe?
Off for a run, babe, I told you.
What, in the Longines?
Babe, don't worry about it. It's waterproof. Any sweat on again, it'll just get soaked up. I can rub it off easy. No worries. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Right. Well, I might wear it a little bit around the house, but nothing major. Don't worry about it, Ryan. It'll come back in one piece. Maybe 2. So, what do we know about Longines? Well, for me personally, as Longines as a brand, I think they've been treading water a little bit, to be honest. I don't think they've been going backwards. I don't think they've particularly been keeping up with Tudor and Omega and Rolex and things like that. And if you look back to them, they're a company that formed in 1832 or something like that, I think. And they've been going for 189 years. So they are a serious, serious player in the Swiss watch. They've got heritage, they've got history, they've got brand recognition. Only recently, they stopped doing the French Open, sponsoring the French Open in tennis. And you think, well, who does Wimbledon? Rolex. So there's only 4 majors in tennis and Longines did one of them. So I think they're a really, really, really big brand. When I say they've been treading water, they haven't been going anywhere. I think they've brought that forward a bit. They've got into the more of the watch community and they've made a bit more of a splash with themselves with their heritage line. And actually now, when you look at this Spirit line, they've got the chronograph as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. For the money, what you get, they are bringing themselves right back to the forefront. Not only the watch community, but any Joe Bloggs that walks into a watch and says, I want a watch for, a couple of grand. It's going to be really difficult to look past this. I just think, I can't actually believe that you've got everything involved. And yes, it'll probably have an ETA movement in, but the part of the Swatch Group own Longines, Swatch Group own Etta. So in-house maybe. I probably don't think so, but I'm really surprised with how fantastic it winds. It is genuinely one of the best, smoothest winds that I could ever... Don't know about you guys, but it's really satisfying. Not like a certain Breitling that came into my possession lately. less said about that, the better. But yeah, this is really, really, really something special. So the crown, that's a negative. It's too big. It's a statement crown. It looks nice, but actually for comfort, I think it's going to tee me off a little bit if I wore it for any prolonged period of time. So yeah, that is one of the things that actually annoys me. What else have we got? We've got a 5-year warranty. That's really good. We've got magnetic resistance. It's got a silicone balance spring, whatever one of them is. And as I said before, next day delivery from Francis and Gay. I think it's a fantastic, fantastic proposition. I can't believe I just said that in a watch review, but it is. It's such a good review watch. It's going to be a fantastic, fantastic buy. Comes on the bracelet. It comes in a presentation pack as well, where you get the bracelet and you get 2 different straps as well. So for the money, I don't think you can look very much further. I mean, what can you get for £1,700 nowadays? Kicking the teeth round here, I tell you that much. So Longines. When I said they've been treading water a bit and maybe they've had their heyday in the past, but they're coming forward again. Their brand ambassadors were Humphrey Bogart and Audrey Hepburn. Now, some of you guys will be thinking, who the hell are they? You probably have to ask your dad's dad who they are. So they were around in my dad's era, my granddad's era. So proper big stars in the time. And for them to be wearing Longines, you can see how prestigious Longines were. And I think they're coming back, to be honest. I think they distance themselves from the regular chap in the street because they do a lot of horse riding. What's it called? Oh, I've forgotten it. I'm going to totally embarrass myself now. Equestrian. Ah, forget it. You know what I mean. Man on a horse, he jogging along. And a little side note for you. Albert Einstein, he wasn't a brand ambassador, but he had 2 Longines as well. So one of the most famous, most intelligent people in the world. If a Longines is good enough for him, it's good enough for you. And at £1,700, I don't think you can go wrong. I think it's one of those ones where the markers, they're like the raised up. They've got anti-reflective domed crystal as well, and it just looks the business. You can just tell, even from looking at it, how much markers they've got loom filled in them. It's really gonna just pop. And just take a look at it. You'll know for yourself. They've got that like train track around the outside, and that's again raised up a little bit from the dial. So there's loads of little different depths, different levels, different textures to this watch, and it's absolutely stunning in person. I've actually said in a previous video as well that the strap, I mean, I ain't got the best sense to smell it, but it doesn't smell, it don't blow you away like with the rich leather. But actually, I have tried it on, and it is super comfy. And if you ever decide to go jogging in it, it'll stand the test of time, I promise you that much. So yeah, I would recommend the Longines. I'm seriously considering getting one of these. I do that with all my watches because it just, if I experience it and I think it's decent quality, I want to buy it and I want to enjoy it for a prolonged period of time. And that's what I do. I've done it with the Grand Seiko that they sent in. A bit of news on that. I've just sold it. I know. I got a £1 seller's fee on eBay, and I just thought, I'm going to have a clear out. I'm going to tell 2 or 3, and I'm going to try and get a Rolex or an Omega Seamaster or something along those lines. A bit more of an iconic watch. So sold the Grand Seiko, sold the Christopher Ward, put them on this morning, sold them by dinner time in the post office this afternoon. So I ain't even got a chance to do a goodbye review on them, but they're great watches. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just me. I'm the problem. I've got a sickness. I'm a watch addict. So I think too good, too bad about these are, I hadn't even wrote out down. I need to remember what I was going to say. It's definitely the crown is a bad. I think the crown is a bad for, that's just a personal choice. People might like a statement piece. People complain that I wear my watches too high up. Joey Cool, I'm looking at you. But I like to wear my watches here. I don't like them hanging down like a bracelet or anything like that. So I wear them up here, and that crown's going to annoy me. And the second one is going to be the lug to lug. It's nearly 50 mil. And I can tell instantly when you look at it, you just think, yeah, it's going to be a big lug to lug, is that? And it's about 49.7, so just short of 50 mil. So it's acceptable, but for me personally, I like it a little bit less. Them are too bad. The two good are the dial. There's so much richness, so much texture to it, and I've got to go for, I'm torn between the loom, which is fantastic, and the movement action. It's just so smooth, and the 64-hour power reserve, I mean, you can't go wrong, can you? So yeah, I don't think I've even mentioned the measurements. It's 40 mil across, 21mm strap. That's really annoying. Why do they do that? We don't need 19. We don't need 21. You just stick at 20, stick at 22. Is it fancy? Is it clever? I don't know what it is. I've just had a brainwave. 20 might have looked too small on this watch, and 22mm on my Christopher Ward looked too big. If only there was a number in between we could choose. Anyway, let's move on. So I think I've rambled on for long enough. Try to do a quick video. I've got to pick the kids up. Oh, Friday tea times in this weather. Not looking forward to it. Watch wisdom. As you all know, my wife has been wearing my Rolex Datejust. I ain't got it with me. Guess where it is? On her bloody wrist. But there's a benefit to that. So when I look at my watch close up like this, I can see the mark. So when I look at my watch like this, I can see the marks, I can see the scratches, and it pisses me off. It does, it annoys me, and it grates on me. And when you see something this close, yeah, you're going to pick the faults in it. It's human nature, it's natural. Lend your watch to your wife, to your partner, to your boyfriend, whatever, and let them wear it. They'll get a bit of experience out of it, which is great, but you get to sit back and see how the watch is seen from the wider world. So when Christmas Day, my wife was sat on the floor with the kids opening the presents, and in the light, I could see the Rolex Datejust, and I just thought, it looks amazing. I would love to have a watch like that. And I got to appreciate it from 5 yards, 10 yards, how gorgeous the watch actually is. I couldn't see any scratches. All I could see is the bling, the blue, the Rolex, and it just looked fantastic. So lend it them for a short period. Don't give it them forever like me. You'll never get the figure back. But yeah, totally worth it just to let someone borrow your watch so you can see it from a different aspect and fully appreciate it, how good that watch is. Right, guys, video's over. I'm Andrew. I'm a watch addict. I'll see you in the next one.